Let's move on to another successful team here in Arizona, and that will be the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns play their first playoff game here today. We are actually trying to record this episode right before Game One, so we are anticipated and angsty about going to watch that game before. Uh, I will say Suns in four? Question mark.
All right. Here's here's
Sorry.
what my gut says. It's Suns at four. Suns at four. We need to record a video of us just fighting in the stands. We can use GRA. No one's ever going to be there again, so we can just go use the building whenever. Anyway, so my gut says Suns in five, and here's why. The Pelicans, they are not a bad team. Right? They are a good, solid basketball team. Their big three hasn't really been together that long. They acquired McCollum, of course, from Portland, I think around the trade deadline, maybe a little bit earlier than the trade deadline. But they are
Yeah.
not a bad team. They got a little bit of size to them. They're going to walk into this with something to prove, which is fine. I still do not have any concerns with the Suns beating them. But they are not going to go down in four, in my opinion, because they're too scrappy. They are good enough to compete in the playoffs, in my opinion, just not deep into them. So they're going to win Game 4 at home to avoid the sweep. Suns in five. That's what I
Okay.
got, and it's finally here. I'm excited because it's we were talking about it before the show. It's kind of with the Rattlers right now, especially they're beating up on lesser opponents, but with the Suns all year, these teams are built to be like contenders. You don't the regular season, it's fine. We got the record for the Suns. Rattlers 5-0. It looks great, yes. But right now, the fans, we are looking forward to the playoffs, and they're finally here. This is when it's actually like exciting to
Yeah.
get to really see like what they're going to do on the biggest stage. And I'm hyped. I'm actually feeling some excitement again, and I'm just like, let's get the
I'm
game on.
I'm
I
trying to
want to see
think.
book ball out.
I'm trying to think. Everybody's healthy, right? We don't have any injuries, and we rested a couple of guys so that they're ready to go in the playoffs, right? Like I think this is like loaded perfectly to not disappoint. Hopefully.
Like they did it right. They let the guys play together as much as possible to maintain the momentum and the chemistry. And my biggest thing was I didn't want to see them start falling off the end of the year. Then you rest them and they're going into the playoffs with a question mark. No, when
Yep.
the starters were playing, they were still on. They were playing well together. I think they earned that. Those was it two of the last five games I got off. I think they earned that very much so. The bench was starting to play a little better. You needed the extra reps for guys like Cam Johnson, Cam Payne. Landry Shamet, last I heard, he had a foot injury, but I do not
Okay.
think they had an update on the severity. It was on Friday I heard about it, I think, is on the radio. But that one shouldn't be major, and if he misses a game or two, it shouldn't kill the rotation because he would play about 10 minutes or so, give or take. They can find someone to play 10 minutes for a game or two. Like
Yeah.
they're built for situations like that. Monty Williams was saying in the interview, like, look, we're built for this stuff. And then, of course, to mention it real quick, Dario Saric, yes, he's still rehabbing. He tore his ACL in the
That's right.
finals last year. So yes, technically it's on the injury report, just in case anyone wants to mention that in the comment section. But yeah, no, this is a
Yeah.
very healthy squad that I'm excited to watch, and I don't want to talk too much more about the Suns right now. I just want to be like, let's get it done, boys. I'm excited to see what you guys got. I want to see feed the beast, feed DeAndre, let Book go off. I want to see Book Ball do some Black Mamba type stuff in this playoff run. I want to see CP get his ring. Let's do this.